Greetings everyone, and Grade here with another Computers 1 replay. Spawn on the south side as the Panzer Elite player, we have s1mple. Spawning as the Wehrmacht ally, we have ANARCHY. Spawning as the third player, which is Panzer Elite, we have Brutal Hummel. Spawning north side as the US player, we have twitchsopamanxx. Spawning as his teammate as the Brits, we have Leveltake. And spawning as teammate, we have IntergralMagno. Magno. I don't know why I keep on saying mango. Magno. Wait a second. This is Annihilation, a 3v3 Annihilation game. What did I set my foot into?
Our Luftwaffe brothers are available for deployment.
We got immediate doctrinal lock-in of Luftwaffe ground forces. Let's switch over to this person now. Not sure actually which player actually selected. This is the Wehrmacht player. I want to keep the Panzer Elite music, sort of like that, going for the time being. We got the scope rifles charging forward, trying to capture this fuel point here. One person has gone for Brits, so he can push forward and get some resource income. Got an MMG carrier upgrade as well. Wait, man points? MMG carrier this early? This may be a high resource game as well. Was this a high resource game, or am I going crazy? Luftwaffe ground forces engaging the MMG carrier, getting some good damage on the rear armor. Panzer Grenadiers charge has built their structures. Yeah, this had to be a high resource. We've got the Panzer Support Command as well as a 221 being deployed now. Likely eyeing for more resources. We do have the Luftwaffe ground forces falling back. Massive amounts of Panzer Grenadiers here, plus an MG42 for support. Suppressive fire onto the Flamer Engineer with the G43 squad does get forced back. Down here, we've got the 223 advancing, trying to engage the Bren carrier, the MMG carrier. Shimwagen in pursuit as well, and the Panzer Grenadiers get a nice flank, damaging engine of it. And I'm not actually sure who actually got the kill there. Looks like he's had the fact that their team managed to kill off that NMG carrier. And this Rifle squad does get overwhelmed by all these forces. This is straight up being A-move blobbed everywhere. Now got another Bren carrier advancing. The Brit HQ setting up on this fuel point as well. Which can be dangerous or can pay off. Let's find out. We do one advancing, trying to get some good damage there onto the rifleman, knocks him out of cover there. Engineers can get nice and close and hit the rear armor, but there's just too many Panzer Grenadiers for the rifleman. Let's get a full wipe there. We've got these forces pushing the way forward, trying to get some damage there onto Panzer Grenadiers. The Panzer Grenadier squad made it fall back. Regular Bren carrier is sort of dancing around a little bit. No support. Got infantry half-track here as well. Body blocked by his own teammate Shimwagen. And we got the 223 capturing the munitions point now. We do have a light AT half-track deployed out as well. As these Panzer Grenadiers start pushing their way forward. We do have, of course, the Brit HQ command truck. He must only have a scope rifle squad and Bren carrier. He must be saving this resource for a lot of potential stewards. I don't think I even see a lieutenant yet, so this may be actually a lieutenant. Or that could have been wiped already. There's the lieutenant now. They're going for the infantry support command truck. Light TF truck will take quite some time to take out this HQ truck.
Must protect our munitions from enemy advances.
We do have the 221 engaging these forces, getting some good damage in. Riflemen do throw a sticky bomb there onto the 223. Does get a fully immobilizing crit, but we do have some pioneers to support his teammate. Over here, got the scope rifles engaging the mortar half-track with a button from the Bren carrier. I guess he's saying retreat from somewhere.
The enemy is seizing our territory.
We do got a bunker here. He's likely eyeing to get out, capture recovery bunker. Maybe for an MG bunker, but I doubt it. On the right side, we do have some downed engineers. As infantry half track. Actually, that got captured up by the fuel point. I was wondering how it was captured up because this guy can't capture. I don't know why. It's really hard for me to spot Kettengrad sometimes. Grafferman and intersection do fall back. ITF track is advancing. There's potential munitions half track deployed on out. Unusual. Do got the Brit HQ command truck or some fuel support on the fuel point now. He may be rushing out Cromwell's. He could be going for Stewart's. There's nothing being built from it. No, there's something being built. Likely a captain. Could be for sappers, but I think it's going to be captain. Let's get suppressive fire there on the rifleman squad as these forces start advancing. And that is a repair bunker engineer trying to repair up the infantry half track. This infantry half track needs to get back out of there. He's going to get overran, no problem. On the right side, Schimwagen, Kettengrad securing the right flank. And engineers Duke inside this garrison. Here's the repair bunker there. It does get a suppressive fire ability there from the G43s onto the flame engineers, and the infantry half track does fully go down there. On the left side here, we've got a lot of forces here. Munitions half track, 8YT, and the 223 saying something about safe. I'm not sure what's about saying safe. It's talking about the bunker. Bren carrier falling on back. There's a lieutenant here. You could throw the lieutenant in the back of the MMG or in the back of the Bren carrier.
We have eliminated the
Does get a full wipe there. Very nice. Good hits there as well. And we do have artillery rating on in. This may be off-map power shoot. It may be officer artillery from the Brit. I'm not exactly sure. Ooh, direct hit there. Does take out the bunker. There's still an engineer inside this building. The two engineers do get out. They're pretty wounded, but of course they can take on an unarmed Kettengrad. We have a mortar emplacement here. Two mortar emplacements. We've got a 25-pounder as well. The Brits going for quite a bit of artillery. I still don't know what the Brit is going for at the moment.
We are losing ground.
Let's take a quick look at People's Doctrines. We got Infantry Doctrines. This is where the artillery came in. Unknown Doctrine, but there's something selected. Likely Royal Artillery. Unknown Doctrine. No Doctrine selected, looks like. No Doctrine selected. We know about the Luftwaffe. And it looks like no Doctrine selected. Looks like the Panzer Grenadiers received some sniper hits there from the US player. Got riflemen behind the light cover there. Panzer Grenadiers just charging forward.
Jaeger Command is now available to aid our worthy cause.
I doubt that's going to be for martyrs. He's going... Oh, he does have logistics company, not camp group. So maybe he's actually going to go get some martyrs, or maybe he's just going to wait, build the HQ, then get out some Panthers. Because I don't think martyrs will last very long in a 3v3. And no music when I switch between all the players, so let's switch to the Brits. We got a Wehrmacht sniper here. Mortars raining on in somewhere. We got the Kettengrad decapturing that munitions point. Pioneers coming as well with a minesweeper. Scope rifles are quite wounded there. Wehrmacht sniper got designated marksman. Oh, that was a mistake. I would have done deploy designated marksman. Oh no, he has no munitions. That's why he couldn't do it. We got two 222s here, light half track and the 223. Those sticky bomb there on the 223, way overkill. He didn't even need a single sticky bomb there. But it's there as well. Brand Carrier, or not, Brand Carrier 222 does go down there. Could use working together to recover those assets. And that one goes out of control as well, losing all those light vehicles. That one as well, all 4 carcasses. And there is actually a martyr. Okay. I guess I gotta eat crow on that one. Mortar half track goes down as well to the Piets. MG42 does get flanked there and overran by the riflemen. There may be a medic station or 3 on the field. I have no idea. Artillery raining on in the repair bunker. And here comes the Engineers advancing once again. And the lieutenant is actually quite wounded there. We got some STGs there as well. He's going to go for an STG blob spam, I'm guessing. He needs to get the 4-man squad upgrade that makes these much more durable. Looks like he's pleased once again. Not sure what, though. There must have been something big happen. Those of these forces do get suppressed by the MG42, getting some good damage in. As Grenadiers start making their way forward, they may find an angle on these forces here. Still a lot of damage coming on this rifleman. This one is still suppressed. Ooh, and it looks like a sniper may receive an artillery hit there, because there was a sniper that may have been him right there. And MG42 does force him back. We've got the Stu now being deployed on now. Manpower blitz could be very useful.
We are losing a sector. I say again, we are losing a sector.
So having the Wehrmacht cleric going for, say, terror or defense for the off-map artillery barrages could be very useful as well, because a lot of brick stuff here, and V1s could be very, very useful in Firestorm. Casualty clearing station is deployed out by the Brits. Eventually he'll get some free casualties there from his teammates, or free intersections, or from his sappers. There's probably too many, yeah, the Panzer Grenadiers get forced back. There's just too many riflemen. Over here, Red has deployed out his Panthers now. Not the person who's gone for Martyrs. Also changed the players' colors quite a bit often, so calling them by their color wouldn't work. Ooh, damage engine trick there. I don't think there was a sticky bomb there though, so there must have been a landmine. I believe this is the person that has gone for the off-map artillery support, so maybe he deployed out a landmine with his rifleman. Overall, good hit there. The repair bunker is down. Martyr is quite wounded. Yeah, right now, the Wehrmacht player should perhaps eye building caches and repair bunkers for his teammates. He must receive some pretty hefty body block. That is yellow, so I'm not sure what happened there. May have been from these vehicles, or from the munitions half track. Could have been from the Stu. Finds a landmine there. And we've got the M180 gun backing away from these forces. Big retreat there. Lieutenant's still alive. As these SCGs start making their way forward, trying to rip apart these riflemen. There's just way too many there. The rifleman squad could actually be wiped right here. 25-pounder does roll up miss there. Medics are charging forward. Maybe good idea to overrun the HQ. Those medics do buy some time. The mortar emplacements can do some good damage from that range as well. Sapper can get ripped apart. Does get another model there. But needs to get back away. Doesn't have any slip trenches to hide in either. The Brit just may need to run away, pack up the HQ to order a retreat action. He does it right there as well, but still lost his scope rifles. U.S. engineers right here, they're going to get ripped apart by these SDGs. Over here, the riflemen are actually advancing. The Panthers are severely wounded, perhaps due to a lot of bazooka shots and sticky bombs. And the Stu still has inch damage from that landmine in front of us, that happened in front of us. All the SDG squads are falling back. Very, very good idea. He tried to go for some landmines there to hit the retreating squads. It was unsuccessful. That was a very, very good attempt.
My contact reports indicate Jerry has just lost a Marder 3.
Oh, 2500 hits the Marder.
Securing resources from the
Maybe a good idea for one of them to get out a Perugantiga.
Speed governors have been upgraded on HQ troops.
I'd like to finish spreading those upgrades out.
Right. What's the word there, sir?
More and more 25-pounder barrages into this region.
We're setting up the field support CP on this position. Field support ready.
Okay, he's packed up his field support truck. If I remember correctly, it was over here at the fuel point. He's transitioned over this munitions point here to get, more munitions. I guess as well, I noticed nobody's been chatting. I have quite a bit of viewers. I wonder, is there an issue where you guys can't chat? If you can't chat on Twitch, try, message me over on YouTube, since that, or on Rumble. I do have both those streams going. Or just message me over Twitch to see if that's doing. He loses the heavy assault grenadier as well. Full squad up there, very nice. Panthers pushing way forward, so is the Stu. G43 squad in the region as well. Afton here as well. And we got a capture pack 40 here. Pounder has been poured on now, getting some good hits there. Oh wait, that was a dead Kettengrad, so he threw a round right on top of Kettengrad that was camouflaged. Captain, Lieutenant, and Sapper make his way forward. Good hits there onto the AT gun. Gets it decrewed. Still no, he does have the 4-man squad upgrade. Very nice. Thank you for the follow. Oh yeah, that was actually a subscribing YouTube channel. Thank you. Can't really read it. Need to get a better way to look at that as it pops up. Riflemen and Rangers pushing the way forward. Does get capture there of the MG42. Very nice. More Stu shots raining on in. Getting some good damage there onto the Piets. Good hit there, but not exactly the money shots he's looking for. Ooh, the Piets, however, finds some good shots there. Main gun destroyed. It does do a full retreat there now. There's actually been something called there. May have been Officer Artillery. No, it's the Royal Artillery. Good shots there onto the 17-pounder right there. Flip the Panther Shreks. He put that 17-pounder a little bit too far forward. And now here comes the Calico barrage onto the Panther squads. Does avoid it, but the SG squads do see a bit of splash. 17-pounder, of course, does go down there and falls back with all the squads. 25-pounder finds a decent hit there as well.
Troops ready to fight.
The battalions just received access to self-propelled artillery vehicles.
We do have a priest now deployed out by the Brits. Let's do a quick doctrine recap. We got, of course, infantry, Royal Artillery, armor company. Yeah, we saw the Calliopes. We got tank destroyer. We of course know about Luftwaffe ground forces, and we knew about the Stus for Blitzkrieg. But the only one we didn't see yet beforehand is the tank hunter. Repair pioneers trying to chase down this Panther. PS do hit those 251s. Warfermen upgraded.
Quickly, man, pull back. Receiving you, Commander.
Big stream of STGs charging forward, as well as Pantrix. He has 6 Panzer Grenadiers spotted now. He has gone for tank hunter, which means he has double Pantrix equipped Panzer Grenadiers. So that's 6 Panzer Strikes right there. Bunker got cleaned up by the Iets.
The enemy is attempting to seize
Sniper here, but 2 sniper. Panzer squad pushing way forward, gets some damage there. System top open. These forces start making their way forward. STG squad's getting some great damage in there. Riflemen getting overran. The Flamer squad can't really stay here for much longer. We've got something going on there. Also get infantry, artillery, rockets running on in. And those STG squads do manage to fall back. Visions and Half-Track is still alive somehow.
The enemy is attempting to seize a fuel point from us.
Sending powder, getting hit by these tank busters. Now got to command Cromwell to show him who's boss. He's maybe trying to go for a crush. Sending powder does go down for him. Left side, Patrick's are advancing. Dudes find the rifleman squad. Got the munitions track fully immobilized. Panther skirting around, not getting a whole lot of kills. Command tank does get spotted there. Now here comes a big wave of STGs to over on the riflemen. So we've got riflemen and a ranger squad advancing with the Thompson upgrade. Pack 38 has been captured. Maybe the same captured one from earlier. The rifleman squad started pushing way forward. We got a sniper. Nope, no sniper shot there. And the Shrew does get a nice hit there. Rifleman squad and Rangers are falling back. Panthers quite wounded there. See more fire. Warfamens are now raining on this region, getting some great damage there. Lots of Warfamen. Grenadiers do fall back. Panthers still skirmishing around over on the right side. We've got wire and tank traps. And more tank traps. Ooh. Grenade was thrown there, getting nothing really done. And the Ranger squad will actually escape on out of there. I thought it was not going to escape. Rifleman squad could be focused down there. It does get slowed down there from something by the G43s. They didn't attempt to throw a grenade, but it does actually fall back in time. We've got a Firefly here supported by a command tank. Over here, Rifleman squads do force back the STG squads. Overall, the US player, the Allies have maintained good fuel control, that's for sure.
Panzer, we're losing a fuel depot to the enemy.
That's just a lot of artillery for the Brits.
Our base is under attack.
Looks like the Wehrmacht sniper does get found, does fall back in time. Good hit there by the Stu, getting some good damage in.
Enemy unit eradicated.
And a full wipe there on the rifleman. Hand strikes are being put out. This is not from the tank busters, or not from the tank hunter. Warfamens do rain on in, but they do blame Short, nailing his teammates' stuff, and wipes out his own teammates' Panzer Grenadiers. To be fair, those rockets take a bit of time to fall down, so he ran forward into the barrage.
Sergeants have joined our ranks.
Looks like I got the veteran sergeant upgrade. Stu finds a great hit there, getting some good damage there. Asking his Panzer League player to do something, not so sure what. I just noticed, well, none of them have gone for Hummel as well.
The enemy is weakening even now.
Run to Stuka? Oh, this. He's talking about the Henschel Strafe support. It's not a Stuka. They're HS-129B3s. Stu's getting some good hits there. Making a destroy there. He does lose that Panther. But this gets more and more strafing runs on in, gains some various damage. The Firefly could potentially go down. Stu is advancing, even though Stu at this point could get the kill. Nope. Goes down to all the raining artillery. Over here, there's actually a 40 screen to play off the use player. I haven't seen that. Not really have to put my camera over here recently. Those look nice cross holders. Riflemen still in this region as well. These Grenadiers are make their advance. And Royal Artillery are raining on in. He does use Fired Up, trying to hunt down the Panther or the Stu. The Stu has plenty of health. The Panther has plenty of health and armor. And the Rangers should be exhausted. Yeah, they do just get exhausted now. Grenadiers do receive quite a bit of fire there. The Rifleman squads may need to fall back. And doesn't get a hit there either. As Grenadiers now charging forward, looks like he has all three squads alive. They're just a bit split up. He's great hits there. They need to displace the Brit. The Brit has a more static location. Displacing him would cause a lot of damage. And I think he may have just lost that Panzer Grenadier, didn't he? I hope it managed to escape somehow. Yes. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to make an opening up over here so he can push for his Panzerschrecks to go for a flank. That's his plan. And the STG should be able to get on this opening. Does wipe out a Rifleman squad there. And he does retreat back, avoid the Callio barrage. On the right side, range is streaming on in. Got some mission caches here as well. Jim Boggin is at Attrition 3, so you got 3 support vehicles. Which makes sense since he has so many workmen. You may see the suppressive fire ability there, but you can just use Fire Up to ignore it. Stu does find a decent shot there on the Rangers. And it got 80 gun shots now raining on in on top of the Stu. The Stu's almost down. Looks like he has that's Vet 3 support vehicles for the AT gun. I always have to remember that the AT guns are support vehicles and not support weapons. We got another loiter right here. Camouflage Kettengrad for spotting. He does get spotted there by going too close to the armored command truck. It's hit or miss whether or not if his opponents actually realize he was there for a brief moment. Flamer engineers may run into it. Yes, the US player actually saw it right here. Plus, they probably should have a good idea that's happening because of the actual ability to be called there and being continuously spotted. Blue, this player is getting bombarded by the Royal Artillery. He needs to take out those 25 pounders as soon as possible. But we've got more and more US infantry forces are advancing that area, so you can't just run as this STGs escorting his Panzerschrecks anymore. And here comes the Callio barrage, needs to fall back. It's not too far of a fall back, so retreating back immediately is always a good idea right there. A pair of Cromwells. These are not command tanks, these are actually straight up Cromwells pushing the way forward.
Attention, the enemy advances.
Finds a hit and a miss there. Artillery ring on in this region.
Bases under enemy fire.
Great hits there onto the Panzer Grenadiers. Received massive amounts of fire, though the rockets did not range short as much as he would like. So the Workman, it looks like the Workmans may have taken out one of those Cromwell. And it looks like the Lieutenant has picked up a Panzerschreck. Over here, Workman's Rifleman being chased by the Knights Cross Order. He needs to get some efficiency on his infantry. Here, 30 cal. 30 cal's engaging the Stu, so is the mortar. What shot was that? Cromwell here is severely wounded. M10 trying to go for some precious. Looks like he was unsuccessful. And there's some tank traps there, but he squeezes through. Because tank traps in this game, they're really hit or miss, but mostly miss, whether or not they can actually stop something. Warfman's not running on it. There's a forward HQ here. Pioneers do get suppressed there. Pioneer does go down. This garrison may actually be on fire, but maybe not.
We have been provided with advanced repair capabilities.
Calliope's pushing forward. Looks this way has gotten advanced repairs. Panzerstrikes are falling back. Can't clean up those Calliopes. You can potentially get double AT grenade, but that's usually an uncommon upgrade in the first place. Self-propelled, free self-propelled artillery received a Panther shot as this STG squad starts to make its way forward. The Pink Buster squad. Now these STGs start making their way forward. Maybe we'll get the captain. Does use officer artillery there. Gets a direct hit there on the squads, force them back immediately. Over here, we do got these forces pushing their way forward. Tigerpanzer has been deployed on out. Only efficiency 1. Needs to get some more local efficiency.
Enemy unit eradicated.
Rifleman and Vet 3 sniper making advance over even overwhelm those
Enemy forces
as no problem. That was a teller mine being laid as well. Looks like Green deploy out 3 Panthers, replacing one of the Panthers as a loss, and getting a fresh one.
The enemy is weakening even now.
And also a fresh one that's on fire. It has 2 levels in the Vet specialty. That's a command taking the front. They've got 80 grenades and sprint research for the tank hunter player. Tigerpanzer will be able to destroy that forward HQ, no problem. He is knocking out the garrison. Next shot should take out the garrison, but I could be mistaken again. Panthers are pushing the way forward. May see some assault there. We've got the command tank getting cleaned on up. Got the Blitz getting 1 model crush there, maybe 2. Munitions half-track does provide a good body block there, but crushes and shots some of these Panzerstrikes behind them, but does take out the Chrome out there. Infrastructure do fall back, does get receive a grenade there. Needs to fall back to the other guys as well. Tigerpanzer has not cleaned up the garrison somehow. And Panthers are here. A little bit wounded there, nothing too crazy. But here, Rifleman advancing, trying to get some shots in as more Royal Artillery is just draining on in. STGs are making their way forward. He still has 3 Panzerstrike squads, 4 STG squads. And its Vet 2 Panther is quite wounded. And good crushes there. Does retreat back up from losing 1 or 2 models. Fresh Cromwell has been deployed on out. And looks like the Panther's now coming in to engage. Does use the emergency war speed there. He's trying to go for crushes there. Oh, there's some good potential, but does kill it off quickly enough before getting massive crushes. Efficiency achieved for a lot of these Panzer Grenadiers. Tigerpanzer pushes his way forward. Lamp shot on the AT gun. Does get a good hit there. Actually, the cruiser I thought was going to get destruction. Grenade or sticky bomb was thrown to that Panther. Does not get an engine damage either way.
We are losing a sector.
Over here, Rifleman captured that point. Panthers start advancing, trying to get some advancement. This priest is quite exposed. Granted, we know where it's at. They don't know where it's at. I see one of the engineers have the mine laying animation sort of stuck there, which means there's probably a handful of US landmines here and there. Panzerstrikes are sprinting on forward, trying to close the distance, trying to get it past these guys. Does avoid the grenade there, but receives a bit of fire. And emergent allied war machine has been activated, does retreat back, preventing any sort of crushes. And his Panzerstrike shots did not connect. Warfman's not raining on in this region, largely missing. STG squad falls back as well. These guys are exhausted as well. They're saying cap. Are they talking about these points here? There. The Panzer player that we've been observing is actually quite low on fuel, so they may actually be max on fuel. STG squad down to one model. Throws a grenade there, getting more models of the G43 squad. This G43 squad still firing away. Artillery raining on this guy here. He's been battered, bruised, and beaten for quite a bit of time. Good Calliope rocket there. He can't stay around and get healed up, that's for sure. Got US infantry here, AT gun and MG. We got a Greyhound as well. He must have got that from off-map combat reinforcements. There's no way that somebody would deploy out a Greyhound at this point in time. Sigron does connect with the Vet 2 Panther. Destroyed engine crit there. Greyhound rolls a bounce as well. Tiger Panzer pushes the way forward. Looks like some of these half-tracks are getting gained. Half-track starts raining on in. Does save the half-track there. It looks like a squad wipe there as well. At least engineer. Does get a couple crushes there on the Panzergrenadiers. The Panzer squad could advance. He has 4 Panzer squads now. Over here, Vet 3 AT gun. US AT gun. Impressive. He may have killed off a Panther or 2. There's 1 green Panther I can see on the field at the moment. STGs are sprinting forward, trying to run down that sniper. Try to go for a crush there with the Sherman Calliope. Good try. We've got Cromwell, the command tank here. Reese pushes the way forward, trying to get a barrage somewhere. Flamer Engineers does get Flamer Pioneer, gets some good damage in as the Tactics starts advancing. Tactics only has 1 level of veterancy. Vet 2 Pioneer trying to get some repairs in. And got more artillery raining on this base. Patrick's advancing, finds some great hits up the priest, takes out the priest, and this Tommy is not going to be able to defend much here. The bridge could be overran. He's trying to go charge with the command tank, does quickly get focused down there, preventing being crushed. We've got a Pershing here, does fall back away from the Pershing. Didn't take out much else, but a nice little strike there is always nice to do. Most of the US players going for a grenade on these STGs, completely whiffs. Does get 1 model, maybe not complete whiff. Green's Panthers making his advance, trying to hunt down that Greyhound. A lot of US infantry in this region as well. And Tiger Panzer are still getting much needed repairs. So 30 cal may have been captured. Yep, that is definitely a captured 30 cal by a Volksgrenadiers. Does get some suppression there on both those rifle squads. Very nice. These guys do fall back away from all the artillery. M10's not making an advance. Warfermen are raining on in. They get some good damage there. Patricks are advancing as well. We may see. Yep, that's the dead M10.
Yet again destroyed the enemy's armor.
Let's use the sprint ability once again. Good focus on the Pershing. Lots of hits there on the Pershing. Multiple hits there. Doesn't take out the Pershing. Does take out the Pershing right there. 251 half track. That's not the munitions half track, pushes the way forward. That may have been meant for our Warferman upgrade. That's not been upgraded with Warferman. But there is also a Flamer Engineers right there. He may have packed up and dropped it off. Warferman or 251 half track slowly crawling away. We've got, looks like a big wave of Tommies advancing, including officer, lieutenant, captain, and sapper with Piets. That's a repair bunker. These are repair bunkers, not MG bunkers. STG squads coming forward, trying to force back these guys, able to get some good damage in. able to wipe out one of these scope rifle squads. On the right side, we've got these fireflies skirting around. You know, if you hear these Panzer Grenadiers, we potentially get mass AT grenade. He has those research. And that'll be 2 AT grenades per squad. Saying there's 2 over here. There's 2 fireflies and of course the Greyhound. STG squads are advancing, trying to overrun that sniper. The riflemen are getting defended as well. 1 STG squad still on the field, not retreating back. Now Patrick squad's making their way forward. They have an opening, finds a landmine there. The sprint ability looks like it calls them recover from the suppression quite quickly. He's going for the Brits forward location. Decides to fall back nice and early. He actually may lose one of the Patrick squads. They're all quite wounded. He may receive some artillery on the back line.
Get ready, bastards. Fire orders coming.
Calio Barrage raining on in. Will be whipping as well. On the right side, Greyhound, AT gun, and Hellcat advancing. This Hellcat is likely from off-map combat group because it's a 50 cal upgraded. Greyhound does roll a bounce there. Hellcat sends a 10. You got 2 AT guns here. They're both unvetted. Damage engine, and there goes the Tiger Panzer. Hellcat getting repaired by the engineer. 2 models remaining.
We are losing ground.
Said he lost. I'm guessing he lost all of his workmen. Not sure. See, 1 Warferman, 1 half-track. Oh, maybe he said he lost his Tiger. Still no infantry veterans for his Knights Crossholders. He's a deadly hit there from the Hellcat as well. Start recovering some of the wreckages. And one of the allies backed out of the game. Not red. The Brit? The Brit may have lagged out of the game. I don't think he's in a position where he would rage quit, so that may actually be a lag out. No, he's microing his Firefly, just has perhaps he is lagging, but not a lag out.
Bases under enemy fire.
Tank Buster's trying to hunt down this Greyhound. The Greyhound's getting some shots there onto the Tiger carcass. And I got mass Patrick push way forward. Get some great hits there onto the Fireflies. He must have got them overhealed as well. Great damage there. Takes out one of the Fireflies. For a man, tank could be focused down next. He could try sprinting forward as well. There's some good more targets of opportunity here. Green's forces are pushing me forward. He's pushed forward, allow the Patrick some more breathing room. Definitely start making his way forward now. Patrick's being focused down. He does use the sprint ability of the Panzer Grenadiers. This one will need to fall back. He should be able to get the kill there on that guy. Overkill, but it's dead. More rounds of Patrick's. He does get the main gun destroyed there. Destroyed the engine crit. Does take it out there with the second volley. Needs to fall back. Was almost getting crushed there. Over on the right side, more Greyhounds, more Hellcats pouring on forward. They got a Jeep here. Not sure why. Must have been from off-map combat group, perhaps. Going for an AT grenade. Looks the AT grenade perhaps connect the M10. Sherman 76mm advancing. Got the command tank as well. Pershing M10's big line of allied armor. He does, of course, have his Panzerstreaks, but our base is just still keep on getting artillery. Speaking of which, he may lose some of his guys here. He's down to 2 Panzerstreak squads. Let's get a first squad here. He's upgraded to Panzerstreaks, likely.
Panzer, we're losing a fuel depot to the enemy.
Flaming engineers pushing the way forward. The captured 30 cal is very important. do, of course, have the Tiger Panzer been rebuilt.
Territory cut off from supply. Squad ready.
Tank Hunter player has plenty of munitions, just doesn't really have doctrinal abilities to spend his munitions on stuff. Does fall back on these guys. There's a lot of armor there. Rifleman streaming in as well. A good idea perhaps not push forward with his AT. No hand-trick on this squad either. Maybe that's a bit of a mistake. Something got wiped out there. On the right side, just random skirmishes along the right side. Nothing like as intense or lobby, just a bunch of small individual engagements. Got Warfman barrages raining on in over here. These forces are making its way forward, trying to get some PS shots in. It does fall back there. Oh, on the left side, got the Panzer Grenadiers advancing, getting some good damage in. M10s, Pershing, German 76, Allied war machines been activated. Maybe a good idea for the field repairs. Got the HS-129B3s also. Main gun destroyer as well. Is also one of his units. Got the Panthers in the mix as well. Those blues there. Allied war machine has been consumed. Panthers are all quite wounded. Calliope's raining on in. Maybe good opportunity to get the Calliope's in. More Hensel strafing supports. Getting some great damage there. Getting some good hits in. This guy needs to keep his critical armor exposed. Let's take it out. The other Panthers pushing way forward. They do have some health to gamble with. Pershing's quite wounded now. Focus on the Pershing. Does roll up bounce there. 18 grenades there onto the M10. Very nice. And the pan truck from the lieutenant and PS raining on in as well. Pershing will escape. Has one level of veterancy. Keeping the veterancy alive on the Pershing will be very useful. Looks like he rolls a miss. Almost got the Pershing there with that miss. And we got Rifleman equipped with a bazooka. Hashtag's pushing way forward, gets some good damage there onto the Fireflies. Got the command tank support. Command tanks right there. That's the regular Cromwell. 2500. This gets a decent hit there. Second 2500 rolls a miss. Charges for the Cromwell, trying to go for some crushes. Action may be pretty good. Does go out of control right there, getting some more models dropped. Forces them to retreat back, but does lose the Cromwell in return.
Proving its superiority once again.
So no veterancy 3 on the Tiger tank. He's asking if the Wehrmacht player why he's going with the Panthers. Honestly, he's having trouble fighting against infantry. Ostwind will probably be a bit better. Tiger tank receiving some hits, but also getting veterancy on his tank. Tank's probably would be a bit better. And now we've got some artillery raining on it. That's the infantry doctrine artillery. Getting a great hit there on the Pioneers. Tiger tank will likely go down to it. He has a Pioneer there. Main gun destroyed. He dropped the bar right there. Panther receives a good hit there as well. There's so much U.S. infantry right there. The fact they control most of the map, that gives them really, really high population room. Takes out the command tank there. Stews are another good idea. I was thinking Ostwinds, but stews. And also, he should have got his tank veterancy a long time ago. He doesn't have any veterancy, really. What resources does he even have? Bit of manpower, bit of fuel. He's just doesn't have enough munitions. They don't even have any munitions income for more manpower blitz. Got a grenade into the HQ, taking out the sniper in there. We got some Fulton Mayor support on as well. Unupgraded, veterancy 1. Fireflies not making their way forward. Panzer squads do fall back. Not Panzer squad, STG squads. Let's get back to him since we sort of had him like established in the color scheme. Stu has been deployed on out. Very nice. And does take out a Firefly there. Very, very nice.
We are losing a sector.
Calliope Barrage is raining on him. Gets good damage onto his base. Once again. STG squad sort of in the background. He's busy microing his Panzer Shreks, trying to get some kills there. This may be an opportunity to go for the base. The Brit base. Jeep charging forward. Jeep will spot these Panzer Grenadiers. Ignore the Jeep. Let's get the Jeep there.
Another enemy vehicle.
STG start make his way forward, trying to engage these riflemen. STG Panzer start charging his way forward. Does drop a Panzer there. Does fall back that squad. Mortar pits. Don't hit the mortar pits. They'll just consume population. Hit other stuff. Let's get a good hit there and falls back, unable to get anything. I think the problem is he spent a bit too much time hitting that Jeep and prevented him from getting anything else. N10 does receive a hit there from the Panthers. And now I got a big wave of M10s pushing the way forward. And those Pantreks are retreating on back, so these Panthers are going to be unsupported. They've got a single Pantrek here to support. Got potential strafing runs now coming on in. As well as Calliope Barrage right there hitting some of these forces. Panthers are still alive. This one will likely go down very shortly. That one person is still alive. Receiving multiple bounces there. Gets an out of control crit. Bounce. Pantrek sprinting on forward. Net 3 Pershing now. It was eventually 1. Panther does go down. Splitting up some fire. Pershing is getting a bit slow there. And does take out all that US armor right there. Pioneers charging forward, trying to deal with these support weapons. And fresh Panthers pushing me forward. They're casting GGs, but who knows how this game will still go. Nobody's backing off. They could deploy out Bergantiga to help recover these assets and stop salvaging these carcasses. One of the Panzer players need to get out of Bergantiga, start claiming these carcasses, and get their armor back in the fight. Because that's a Panther, that's a Stu, that's another Stu, that's a Tiger Tank. I think the lack of Bergantiga from his teammates is actually a bit of a problem.
The friendly headquarters is under attack.
Oh, that's a line I don't hear all too often. A friendly headquarters. Artillery raining on and on the STGs. Pantreks are advancing over here. He has 5 squads of Pantreks. Though some of them have dropped a Pantrek beforehand, because like this guy here has only 1 Pantrek. Calliope Barrage is hitting the STG squad is actually great for the Pantrek pit team. Priest does go down. Firefly does receive some hits there. Repairs. Sapper won't be able to do much. Has his own Pantrek as well.
We have eliminated the enemy once more. The enemy is hitting an allied base.
Trying to get more of these artillery pieces. Sapper trying to get some hits in. Takes out that Priest as well.
We are losing ground.
Those Priest MGs can also suppress units. There goes another 25-pounder. The Axis players still may be able to get back in this game. The US player lost almost all of his armor. Oh! Pershing gets a direct hit there. I guess he's saying he was at pop cap. The problem is, these mortar emplacements are what he needs to get rid of the most.
The base of our Kameraden is under assault.
And there's still riflemen all over here. Gone for another. Oh, no, that's the Panzer Elite player's Panther. Got some stormtroopers out here with STGs, or at least a pair of STGs. Has picked up a bar as well. Why do you get the STG upgrade? He's low on munitions. They need munitions for his manpower blitz. Let's get suppressed there. There's MGs in his base, suppressing his forces. So she's a grenade right there. Warfman receiving some hits as well.
The enemy is attacking the base of our Kameraden.
And stormtroopers do go down. The Panzerleit's HQ is now, not Panzerleit, the Wehrmacht player's HQ is starting being sieged. Going out, looks like appear to be another Pioneer. Wolfman Barrage on top of the support weapon. It's a deep cruiser.
Has proven its superiority once again.
He does get a fresh stew right there to start pushing his way forward. Up north, we do got the Pantrix advancing once more, but they received quite a bit hit there. It looks like an allied field repairs, global field repairs was utilized, but the Pershing does go down. Allied war machines being deployed out as well. There's the fresh Pershing from the Allied war machine. Both the Brit and the armor doctrine is quite wounded, but red U.S. player, the infantry doctrine player, has gotten pushed quite far into his opponent's base. Greyhound pushes his way forward, doesn't have the 50 cal upgrade yet. Warfman Barrage gains some great hits there. Rifleman Squad does re-pick up that bar.
The base of our Kameraden is under assault.
Stu is severely wounded. And Patrick's to take out a Firefly there. Green's base is almost destroyed, trying to get out some more Pioneers.
The enemy is attacking the base of our Kameraden. Hitting our base. An enemy unit has fallen to our might.
This is saying, team, don't help me, I don't need help. And everybody's angry at each other. That pretty much sums the game. The Axis players have literally lost every territory point on the map. And both sides are just not happy with each other. That pretty much sums up any sort of large game like this. Salvaging the Allied armor is not a half bad idea, but the Axis armor could have been recovered by Bergantigas.
To eliminate a half-track.
Warfman half-track does go down. But that could have been the munitions half-track, actually, now listening to what the audio cue was.
Grenadiers here.
Because I'm not sure that munitions half-track was actually still alive. The Brits' base is about ready to go down to the Panzerschrecks. Repair sappers have overhealed all this stuff. Great hits there on the HQ, almost takes it out. Does go down there. Does have some grenades there. Takes out a mortar emplacement, or at least get it decrewed. Maybe good idea there with the amount of forces there. Good idea perhaps to retreat back these guys. Wasn't the Brit may have lagged out again, so it could be just like I said beforehand, he was lagging, not lagged out, I should say. 2 Hellcats here with 50 cals upgraded. Yep, and the Brit force is pushing the way forward, so he's just lagging. Pancher's trying to hunt down these Hellcats. No Tiger Pounds that hold the line. We could see a Yaga Panther as well from the Pink Hunter player. But he has a pop cap, or was because everything reinforced probably. Ocean Jaeger's trying to duke out with these forces. Hellcats are advancing. Still not any AT deployed out over here. Warfman could fire some barrage onto these Hellcats there. This HQ may finally be fully destroyed.
Attention, the enemy advances.
Panthers getting some good hits there on the rear armor of that one Pershing. Looks like he will not get the kill, however. Scope power is pushing way forward, getting suppressed by the base defenses of the Axis players. Looks like one of the Hellcats do go down, perhaps to a Warfman barrage. 3 vehicles killed. Lots of Pioneers here, trying to repair up the HQ. Riflemen charging forward with bazooka, which fires around in the count-proof comp center, and grenade. Holy crap, that was 4 squad wipes on Pioneers. 8 models. And his teammate is trying to bail him out once again. He does have a Kriegsberg. Why hasn't he deployed a Pack 38? There's a Pack 38. HQ is almost down. He needs to get out some Pioneers. If the HQ does go down, he of course can bring in some cheap Pioneers, if I remember correctly. HQ has gone down. Got the Patrick's pushing way forward. Close range Calliope barrage is largely missed. Damage engine crit there. That's a Vet 3 Calliope. Here comes the N10 trying to go for some crushes. We may see some AT grenades. No, he's out of munitions. He's at 8 munitions and 0 munitions income. Warfman's raining on him, gets good hits there. And gets a great crush there, wiping out 2 more squads. You got another off-map combat group here. I see 2 Greyhounds. Wait. Was that all one, or was that just queued up together? Bazooka connects with the Panthers. There's 3 Panthers here. One of them severely wounded where that Bazooka's trying to finish him off.
We have destroyed an enemy unit.
And we also got an artillery officer here.
We are losing a sector.
Drop Panzerschreck. We got 3 Panzerschrecks, 4 STGs.
Supply lines are broken. We have territory cut off from supply.
Armor command truck. Where is the Brits' primary HQ? Is there even one out in the field? There it is. Just got redeployed. Hellcats, Greyhounds are advancing. All 50 cals. Preparing up his teammates' Panther. It's probably a better option. Get that up and fighting. Panzerschrecks do connect. And Panzerfalls, I believe, as well. Hellcat does go down there. Greyhound's advancing. They can't crush the infantry. Greyhound does go down. And Main Destroy, and that one does go down as well. That should be a lot of carcasses for the Wehrmacht player to recover some munitions and income. All these forces now exhausted, allowing the SCGs quickly close the gap onto them. Panthers receive a bit of fire there. Quite wounded. Warfman barrage raining onto this region as well. A lot of models have been dropped here. Here comes Warfman barrage. It's on the retreat path. That's a good spot for it. But looks like the scatter was far too wide. And a little bit too early. STG squads are advancing, trying to hunt down these riflemen. Here comes another Calliope barrage, getting some great damage there.
The enemy is weakening even now.
Let's go ahead and take out the rifleman squad there. Saying move. Move where?
Target has been secured. Squad ready for
Wait.
orders.
Brutal.
The enemy is attempting to seize a few.
There's going to be some fighting for quite some time between everybody. Patrick's pushing way forward. Takes up the Calliope there.
Has been eliminated.
And it looks like Red has backed out of the game.
Send your orders.
They're really not happy, are they? We got the SCG squads advancing, engaging now the AI-controlled riflemen. And doesn't a good hit there as well. We got the Panthers advancing, leaving the Brit and the armor player to play out with an AI ally.
The enemy is seizing our territory.
Good hits there. Panthers just pushing their way forward, getting some good hits there on the tank destroyer. That would be Mega Destroyed, and there goes that M10. Warfman Barrage getting some good hits there onto the Vent 2 Pershing.
Attention. The enemy advances.
Everyone's unhappy. That pretty much sums up any sort of Computer Heroes game. This is Computer Heroes in a nutshell. I don't think it was a noob. He was pushing in quite hard. He was maintaining good control of the side of the map. He's just not happy that he left the game. Firefly receiving quite a bit of fire right there. Vent 2 Panther receiving quite a bit of fire as well. Firefly does go down. That's a lot of infantry sections. Why there's that many infantry sections? Guess he's trying to deal with the STG squads? Could see a good crush there. Oh, yeah, got a bit of a smack to those colonies. Allied War Machine has been activated, backs away. And looks like the other US player has backed out of the game now. And that's the end of the game. What a game. Holy crap. Either way, this is ANARCHY saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.